Welcome back, YouTube viewer. And for the duration of this video, the word phone will equal smartphone. I just don't want to say smartphone over and over. Yet, I don't want a select few Karen boomers to be like, I don't know what he's talking about, phone or smartphone. Because you'd like to split hairs and disagree with me on reflex. Ready? Begin! Before your phone, you were interesting. Before your phone, you may have had individual thoughts that I had never heard before. Before your phone, I was interesting to you. Before your phone, I was cool. I was unique, possibly rebellious, out of the box. But not a threat. Before your phone, I was not a threat. Now, your amoeba-like political opinions and ignorance of U.S. history. Before your phone, those wouldn't cause you to view me as a threat. A threat to your fragile, ignorant ego. Before your phone, before mindless Candy Crush and scrolling fake friends on social media, before your phone, you may have had a chance to develop or pick up a hobby. Scrolling and consuming are now your hobbies. Before your phone, you had an attention span. You could maybe watch a television show for 30 minutes straight without having to stare at some other screen. Before your phone, you could better attract a woman or a man. But this is mostly for men. I'm going to be a little sexist here. Before your phone, you had a chance to attract a woman. Now you're just some incel who clearly watches a lot of porn. Before your phone, you knew what courtship was, and you didn't send pictures of your penis and think that was charming. But before your phone, you didn't learn about sex through pornography, thus objectifying every single woman you come across, whether they're of age or not. Fucking freaks. Before your phone, hold on, there's too many to pick from. Before your phone, you weren't as fucking fat. Before your phone, you didn't buy as much shit that you didn't need. Before your phone, you could drive without staring at your thigh. Before your phone, you were aware of your surroundings, and eye contact with other humans did not intimidate you. Before your phone, before you were isolated, before you were made to feel alone, even though you had these hundreds of pseudo connections via anti-social media. Before your phone, you wanted to go fishing with me. Before your phone, you might have went and gone and played basketball with me too. Before your phone, you would leave your fucking house. But now, alas, I am alone. No one wants to come out and play with me because they're on their fucking phone. Am I bitter? Yes. Because it's almost like I've been exiled to a strange planet of people who aren't my kind. People who walk around with their fucking heads down. I went to play poker at Foxwoods, and I was the average age of people at the table was 70. And they were all staring at their fucking phone. Let me adjust the lighting in here. The sun is coming out, and I'm getting blinded. Before your phone, you weren't so easily funneled into a vortex of hate. Before your phone, you had a chance at sympathy, at empathy. You didn't have these fake alpha. First of all, a real alpha male would never, ever call themselves out loud in front of another human. And in 2025, they would never use that term. Ever. Because they're secure. They fucking know. They're actually 6 feet tall. Anyway, I don't want to speak, like a dick. Because I could like put on that costume and be the person that you all think I am. But I can't because I was raised by Barbara McAndrew, who didn't allow that in the house. When I was growing up, I can't speak for my, siblings and how they might not be as charming. But before your phone, you were more human. Yep. You were more accepting. It's almost incredible how no matter what side of the aisle you are on, your phone has made you less tolerant. Your phone has made you more jaded. Your phone has taken away your problem-solving skills. Yeah. And before your phone, you didn't record YouTube videos in a desperate attempt for validation and acceptance among, from any stranger, anyone who will give it to you. Because you have been ostracized from your family because, you have individual thoughts. Thoughts that have not been regulated by the phone. Thoughts that were inspired by writing from the 1860s. Mark Twain. Like, that's where, some people's influence comes from classic, let me use the word, great thinkers. Could you tell me what great thinkers you're influenced by in the comments of this video? Please enlighten me. I'd like to be, pointed to some readings that someone thinks that I should ingest. Let me be more accurate there. Digest. Because you can figuratively digest. Can you figuratively ingest? Maybe. I just did it. Before your phone, you could make it to the end of this video. Before your phone, you didn't give a shit about what your face looked like from every possible angle. Before your phone, you weren't so vain. If I grew up with a smartphone, you know how much of an asshole I would be? You know how many people would have told me I was handsome and hot and good looking when I was young? Because I would have had all this fake social connections. People telling me how much they loved my face. I'm very lucky that I grew up without a phone. to just, you know, objectify me. I didn't know anything about my face until I was like 21. When someone was like, "Hey, your face." And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" No one's ever told me before. Thank you, Mom. You know, my mom had a backhanded way of telling me, but I never picked up on it until she's gone. But I would complain sometimes, like kids do. And one of my mom's favorite things to say to me was, "Donald, it's hell to be beautiful." And I would always walk away confused. Like, what is she talking about? I'm not beautiful, because actually, back then, I didn't even think guys could be beautiful. I was raised under that sort of sexist culture, and that beauty was women only, you know? Yeah. Obviously, that's not true. We're seeing. Anyway. Before your phone! I liked you. Now you're just a shell, a husk of the person I used to like. Come back. Come back. Come back. I don't want to be the only person on the planet that's not Amish or in some other fucking extremist cult that's, walking around with their head up. It's getting kind of lonely. I don't know how else to describe it. I mean, I'm talking to my cats more and more, and to humans less and less. And unlike a lot of people who are like proud, "I like dogs more than humans," I'm not proud of that. It sucks. And I'm complicit. We're all at fault here. I'm not like, pure ivory 99 point whatever for, we're all in this together. But I mean, someone's got to admit it. Someone's got to say it, right? Group therapy takes one person has to start with saying, "Hi, my name is Don, and my smartphone has a negative effect on my life. If I was to measure the pros and the cons, there and be truthful about it, there's no way it's enhancing my life in any measurable way." What about you?